Good morning. Here I am. Moving like a little Energizer bunny or something. And I just got a notice that my mouse needs to be charged. That's not good. That's the mouse that's doing everything. Where is that cord? I don't know. There should be a cord for it. Oh gosh, okay. Those are all ears. This one could do it. This looks like a winner. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, this is it. Well, let's see. I gotta make certain everything's live before. I don't think you can you use it when you're... Why is the plug underneath? You can't use the mouse then. All right. When they did that, they did not think it through. Good morning. Are you as discombobulated as I am this morning? What a word, discombobulated. I don't know where that came from. Sounds ancient. I am in need of my coffee, which I have here somewhere. I spilled a lot of it coming up the stairs, but I do have it. Cheers to you. It's a Monday. It feels like a Monday. I think it's a Monday. Yeah, it's a Monday. I had a busy weekend. Which is good. Did stuff. A lot of writing. The script is really starting to cook. All right, this won't let me in. I can't sign into chat. Am I live? Can you hear me? Is anyone there? Let's see. This will tell me here in a minute. Yep, it's on there. So, yeah, my writing schedule is busy this week. I know I'm in. I have critique group. Do you guys belong to critique groups? I highly recommend them. And what am I working on with that? Oh yeah, that's that paranormal cozy. I'm pretty sure I'm at a good place with it, but I should work on that. That I could work over here. So I can charge my mouse while I work on my laptop. I just have to get you working for a second. Let's see. And then there's my Kindle Vella I need to work on, which I'm sorry I'm promoting my Kindle Vella still. I just was too busy. I didn't get a chance to get on and do Allie's, but I will. Andrew! How are you? I've missed you. I'm glad you're back. Tell me what's going on. All right. I've plugged in my mouse. I can unplug it at any point, but I have chat set up. I think I can type. I'll test it. Let's see. I can move this out of the way. Oh yeah, it works. Tell me where you've been, Andrew. What you've learned. What knowledge can you drop on us? Because we are ready. Me? My knowledge? What can I drop? Why isn't that working? Oh, I've been working like an idiot. A sweet idiot, I'll call myself. Meditation, I can't type. I've been working on this computer. And it's a mini Mac and it's old. And I've been trying to format my Fit Girls books, right? You've heard this. Oh, work is crazy. Well, I kind of figured that. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you found time to come back. What about writing? I know you had... I didn't think we fully heard about the conference. That whole... I know you said it went well. Probably, unfortunately, not as many people as you would have normally had. But you sold some stuff, and you were there. You did it. You survived. Did some neat people at least show up? Whoa. Hey, Sergio. Good morning. Work is about all that's going on. Oh, cool. It's nice to have a word count per day. So that is to get going on the next round of everything, huh? Oh. You want all the rough drafts. Now tell me how many rough drafts we're talking about. Finished by a year plus whatever, how many months we are from December. Where aren't we like, this is the 7th month? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you give yourself a year and 5 months to complete how many rough drafts? And I know your books are longer. Is that music too loud? It seems suddenly loud. Oh, good. I'm glad that the networking was that's a huge benefit of those things. And you got to see people again. Wasn't that fun? All right. Anyone that's writing, I am going to start the timer okay, I got to get I wonder if the mouse will work without, where are you, mouse? No. I have to unplug. And it says I'm connected. All right. For those writing at home, on your mark, get set, write. All right. Andrew and I have to catch up, everybody. Plus, you got to know what's happening with Andrew. 3 drafts. 3 like, what's your word count again these days? It's astronomical compared to my word count. Let's see. No backup in 340 days. It's because I back up things individually, not the whole computer. So my aha moment over the weekend was that I was using that computer, which is an old mini Mac. You can't even, it's over this way. There, you can see it down there at the very bottom. Oh, sorry. Over here. Where's my hand? Oh, it's over here. It's right here. Right down here. That's a mini Mac. And that runs all these monitors behind me because I have to have dual monitors. Yeah, it's kind of fun to have dual monitors. 80,000 words. Yeah. That's not too bad. I mean, I'm in the 50 to 70 range myself, and I don't know. But anyway, I'm formatting the dang book, right? My paperback. My epic 4 books compiled into one. Now, that's going to be a thick little sucker. I've really been playing around with what's going to be the trim size to that. I don't know if I should go with 6x9 just because it's going to be so thick. I wonder. Let's go to this book. I like this book. I like the thickness of it. It's also a really good read. Let's see how many pages this is. It has a whole extra chapter at the end too. So it won't give me the real page count, but it's like 300. It's like 344 pages. I gotta do some math. But I also don't know what size the book this is. What is my... they're all over there. Rulers are all over there. Anyway, that'll be a thing today. I have to figure out. I wanted to do like a 5.5 by 8. I don't know. Instead of a 6x9. It's all about being able to open it easy and read it that way. I don't know. Seeing as how whatever I've set the trim, I think I've set it to the smaller. I've set it to under 6.9. So that's a major change. But anyway, changing from that computer. So Word has only been on that computer. That's why I'm using it. But it's old and it's clunky and I have to run Mac Cleaner all the time just to make it work. And I was working on it, trying to format those books, and issues that I'd had before kept popping up, which is I have a phantom number in in Word doc, there's a phantom number in the footer. And I can't find it. It won't let me click on it. I can just see that it's a little bit of a number is there, like a sliver of it. But I couldn't click on it. And it was just giving me grief. And suddenly I couldn't click anywhere on it. And I realized I'm going to have to restart the computer or run the Mac. And that's when it dawned on me. It's like, why am I using Word on that computer still? Why don't I put it on this computer? The one you're on. The new computer. Maybe it would work better. Ding, light bulb moment. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. I think I was worried I couldn't put it on more than one computer and that transferring it from one computer to another would be a heck of a pain. Turns out I can have it on all my devices. I never knew that. Yikes. Anyway, so I changed it and I put Word on this computer, the new one, and it works like a charm. I can actually highlight that phantom number and delete it. It's so easy. So that's why there was no answer out there of where the phantom numbers were coming from, because everybody else knew you could just highlight it to delete it. Yikes. Anyway, I hate to think of the time I wasted trying to figure that one out. But anyway, it's still not foolproof, but it's so much easier. And I've already gotten one book in, and I'll be able to actually order a proof of it pretty soon. But there's 4 books, so now I'm trying to figure out what are the rules, and I'm writing down the rules of what I'm doing, like the margins and everything. It's so much fun. Oh wow! Hey, 474. That's okay. That's okay. Words. To me, a full page is 250 words. When you're typing in Word or something with, even with like double spaced. So that's 2 pages a day. You can do that. Not impossible. I mean, you're pretty busy though. Yeah, you should be able to get it ahead. The way you write, you can do it. You can do it, Andrew! All right. We have 19 minutes left of this writing sprint. Let's make it count. Let's do something. Let's support Andrew in his goal to do 500 words a day. Just round it up. Might as well round it up. That's 2 full pages of type. Yeah, I've got this book. I've got so many books. And I haven't checked in a while. I was sort of hypersensitive of checking on, I will check right now. I'm checking on my Kindle Vella, how it was doing. And then I was like, I ran an ad. I don't know. I basically, instead of, my ad was that I just boosted a post in Facebook. They actually gave me $20, and I had a $20 credit for, I don't know, some promotion they were doing for ads. So basically, I think I spent $5. I think I should spend a little money. So I had a free ad, and then I did do a different ad. I think that was the catch. You had to spend at least $20, and they gave you $20. So, and then I did an ad for my 4th lyric book because I wanted, hey, Allie, what are you doing here? You're off today. Your throat. I know. I didn't do it because I was a lazy bum. Let me figure it out. And my mouse, I had to plug it in. That was my goal, to do it. And I have it somewhere. I got all that stuff. Oh, I know what I did. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll change it. I will change it. Let's see. I was going to check real quick to see. I don't even know what. Oh, I know what I need to do. The problem with Vella is nothing shows you the sales. It's just, so I can go into, you go into KDP, and I can go to reports, and it can show me because I just ran some ads. Oh, that's cool. Let's see if I can, I actually sold some books off these ads. So these are all going to be my So it looks like I sold 11 books. I mean, I don't know if that's worth 20 bucks, but it also shows me a lot of people that read stuff. Do you know that it's a normalized page read? So they actually read it too. I can see how many on each of those days, how much was read. And some of that was probably the Kindle. Oh, so I spent $20-ish because I don't know how much I spent because I did 2 ads. They were both, I think they both had like a $20 limit. And I want to say they should have cost me like together maybe under $50 American. And I had a $20 credit. So it really only cost me maybe $30. We'll have to see what I get billed. I made $6.65. Let's see which one sold. It was a test. I wasn't expecting to make a ton. But you know, you got to sort of figure out ads. It's a thing. All right, let's see all titles. I think it was Fit Girls Book 4. Oh. So, only 280 was Fit Girls Book 4. Let's see if anybody went to Book 1. Yeah, some people said, I've got to read the beginning. $1.06 was Book 1. Book 2. Some people bought Book 2. Made $1.40. The money! It's just racking up. Book 3. And a bunch of people bought that. Another $1.40. And then I should look at the book that always makes me a little money is the 100 Script Challenge. No, that wasn't involved in that one. I should actually promote that book. All right. That's it. Let's see if it did to my... The other thing you have to look at is your ranking on Amazon, see what it changed. The problem is you kind of need to look at that real time. Let me look at... Sad when the book doesn't even come up. Oh, I spelled it wrong. There it is. I don't even have any reviews. Oh, the new dashboard. Oh, let me go look. Well, there you go. Ooh, my book 4 is actually ranked overall 578,000. But if it isn't selling anything, it's like in the millions. So that means it was selling. Let's see. And I'd have to catch the exact moment when someone bought it to get what the real rank was. And see, 300,000 range for book 1. So see, they've all been selling a little bit. 500,000 range for book 2. That I would say that was worth it to get some ranking on these books. I don't know how that helps, but maybe it'll come up. Book 3 is in the 600,000 range. So they each improved a little, or I think you sell one book and you drop into like the $800,000 or $500,000 ranking, 500,000 rank range. So maybe if I constantly paid, I don't know, at some point, I don't know what that I haven't reached that break even point. And maybe when the book is up. All right, let me look at Kindle Vella, sorry. Did I sign out? I guess I have to sign in again. Where is Kindle? Is it on the Amazon page? Dang nabbit. I can only find it through if I log in. All right. Within the thing, it tells me nothing. It just says I have 9 live. 9 live. 9 lives. Let's see. Okay, let me go to these. Oh, there it is. Kindle Vella. All right, you see, you're there. You have, oh, I have 146 thumbs ups. That's pretty good. You have 7. We need to read more of yours. I need to read more right now. Okay. Read. Oh, I read 2 episodes. All right, I'm just gonna. I don't have time to read right now. I'm gonna go give you a thumbs up. All right, and oh, let's see. Look, I could go to your next one, next episode. So this is your 4th, and I am going to buy it for 24 tokens. I'm gonna sum up that one too. Oh, someone else has summed it up. Cool. All right. You know, the one thing I haven't been able to figure out is, can I go, if I do that, oh yeah, I can click on any of them and read them. Let's see if I can, can I fave you yet? Did I buy? Earn faves. Once you purchase tokens, I have to purchase tokens. Well, let's purchase some tokens, baby. It's only $1.99 for 200. I just bought a chapter, and now I just bought a token. So I'm gonna try to be able. I'm gonna fave you, so you're gonna get a crown. Do you have a crown yet on yours? All right, wait. Once you purchase, I just purchased them. All right, wait. I gotta buy another. How do I go back? Do. Okay, unlock chapter 5. 14 tokens. Must be shorter. You've earned more fave. All right, I'm gonna fave you. Ready for your crown. Da 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 da. All right, I don't now. It doesn't show up immediately. How do I find you? Let's go into Kindle Vella. Your crown's not on there yet. I faved her. So actually I can fave you. It's every Sunday, like once a week, these crowns are earned. You have no crowns yet, but you will. I just faved you. I don't know how long it takes. Let me go back and let's go back to Kindle Vella. I have to look you. It should come up. Have you looked to see where you show up in the rankings? Previously viewed. I just did it up your number too. You have 9 now. Well, we'll wait and see in real time. Wait, that crown arrives. You should have a crown. They just gave you one. Anyway, we'll see where that pops up. So that's what I've got to find and put up here. I was going to do it on this computer. No, so you should get the fave however long it takes their system to do it. I thought it was kind of instantaneous. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. I don't understand why it's not just popping up. What? We got 7 minutes left. Those that are writing, please keep writing. Let's see. Let me go to Amazon. If I put in the Dead Ringmaster, by you. Seriously, I don't understand that. Oh, I didn't spell dead right. You think it should be able to find you. Something I typed in should work. The Dead Ringmaster. It says nothing. It says you're not there. It's just wrong. I'm gonna say Kindle Vella. See, that's what I just feel like there is like a disconnect with their search engine. Did you mean Kindle Bella? You don't even know your own thing. Is it just me? Yeah, I don't know. Where is it? I agree. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Kindle Vella. It shows me my 2. I just faved it, you ding-donger. You're all cut up. And you're all cut up. It gave me a fave and I did it. And it stole the fave. I have listened to some people have issues. So I just liked another. Let's see if that goes. You should have 10. Oh, hey, you have 10 thumbs up. Boogers. I don't know why it's not showing up. That annoys me. If I'm paying for faves, you know, if I'm buying tokens because I want faves and if the fave doesn't show up, that makes me really angry. Well, we'll check back. Like I said, I can do it every Sunday is when they wipe it clean. But that was yesterday. It should show up immediately. No, I'm sad. I'm gonna have to email them, go, how come my fave didn't show up? We'll see. I'm gonna check back later in the day and see if it works. I can't even make it show up on my phone. I can't find Kindle Vella in Amazon. Go figure. But you now have 10 thumbs up. I'm in chapter 5. I have to go back and read them though, because I'm obviously not reading right now. But I can now, I'm gonna make, I think I made the link. All right, let's see if I have my mouse was dying. It said. So I bought chapter 4 and 5, and I'll keep going because I have now 362 tokens, so I can keep going. Hey, Kelly, how are you? It's under Alexa Spriggs, not Allie. That's what I typed in. The thing is, so when you spend the $1.99 to buy the tokens, it pops up that you're allowed a fave. So and it prompts it. It comes up and goes, "Hey, you have a fave now." And it showed me I'm only following 2 books, yours and some other gals that it was in my genre that I wanted to sort of study. And I picked yours for the fave. But it's not there yet. So that really annoys me. I feel like my fave didn't happen. Yeah, the crown's not there. And now now my fave's gone. Where is questions, issues? It's so hard to find where to send. Amazon complaints, content devices, Kindle Unlimited, Amazon credit cards. Where orders? Your payments, your messages, your device content, your orders, your lists. Contact Amazon. Where's that? I'm gonna figure it out, but obviously I'm not gonna figure it out right now because Amazon is being all Amazon-y. Hey, 300 words. I'm very proud. You're almost there, Andrew. I have every faith that you can get 500 today. Go for it. Hey, Kelly. I'm glad you're doing well. We're good. I think we're all good, except Allie's not. Allie's got a cold or a sore throat. Anyway, I hope you feel better soon, by the way, Allie. And I will figure out why this isn't working. But it ain't. It just ain't. I mean, I tested it on my husband's phone, and we bought stuff, and he faved my story a couple times. But I mean, it really is for readers that are on it all the time. I just like, I posted it on my Facebook accounts, and so yeah, so I got 146 thumbs up, and I have a few very diligent friends, and my son. I know he went on and was like, I'm gonna just send. I don't know what he was gonna do. He was gonna make other accounts. I'm like, do not do that. That is not what I want. Thank you, but I was like, no, please don't do that. Just you liking it's enough. Because Amazon will know those things. That's cheating. But I have not read anything in the world of Kindle Vella that said that authors aren't doing that for their own books. So. Oh, there we go. Our verse 25. And I did nothing. But I hope you got some writing done. And it is time for more coffee. I started out with some coffee because I did not have much sleep. Why, you might ask? I woke up, I assume it was around 2 in the morning. Shazam! And I just was, I don't know what, I must have been dreaming. I just woke up and I felt like I was just sort of like panicked about something. Probably life in general. Do you have that? So to stop myself from getting panicked about, or even like discussing with myself, what are you panicked about? I decided to think about just a certain episode in my life and sort of analyze it. And that was a way to break that, whatever thought pattern I had going on. But anyway, so I had this amazing sort of therapy session with myself, thinking through like some issues with my brother. And it was really good. It was really good. It was like one of those things where you're like trying to put it all in perspective. Like I could almost write a story now about it because I feel like calm about it. Like I'm removed from the emotion of that. And today I feel stronger and I feel like I'm protecting myself. And so that was really good. But I felt like that conversation about where I was, what I'd learned, like kind of, it was all inner mental thing, but you're obviously awake. I felt like I was mostly awake, but I must have slept in it. But I felt like that went on for like hours. So I'm afraid to look at my sleep app for my bed. I bet it'll tell me my sleep number is probably in the 60s or 60 percentile of what I did last night. So I think a nap today would be good. Anyway, I did wake up from it feeling great mentally, but physically I'm like, I could really sleep. So that's why we shall coffee a bit today. I started out with the real stuff. That's decaf. But anyway, all right, we gotta get back on the clock. I'm gonna put 25 more minutes there. It's actually waiting for us. On your mark, get set, right! But you guys ever had those things, those discussions with yourself? And it worked. I'm sure it was like part of a dream that had just disturbed me. And I woke up feeling very anxious. But so that worked. Maybe next time I'll fixate on something like, hanging out on a beach or some trip that was really fun. So that way I won't go into some big old mental therapy session. Just the smell of coffee can brighten one's day. Let's get a little cream though. Ew. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm overdoing it with the cream. If that's what you're thinking, I agree. But because it's decaf, I brought some cinnamon. Yeah, so for me, the screenplay is hitting gangbusters, which is great. We actually got to a point where the first, I would call it almost the first act. There's a few little first act turning point scenes that we wrote enough that we realized what the first act turning point is. Because we've had discussions about what it is, but decided to let it reveal itself over the course of writing. And had a huge breakthrough about what it was, and then that sort of lets the rest of the structure fall into place. So got it to a point where we were able to send it off to some other people involved with from the true life side, those people. So they initially read it, and we're going to get some notes back. We actually need their help for part of it. That's one of the great reasons why they're involved. There's a part that only they can explain. So we started to get notes back, and so their initial note was that they loved it. So that's good. So it's a good start that it's kicked off. But of course now they have, I don't know about you, but if anybody reads your work, so if they're reading a story, so your manuscript for your novel, that's one thing. So people can read that and give you some feedback, and because everyone knows how to read a book, right? But not everyone knows how to read a screenplay. Even people that work in Hollywood do not know how to read a screenplay. I can't tell you how many times I've sat in front of somebody and taken notes, which is really quite painful. But you just put a smile on and you take the notes and make a note of everything they say, because to me, even if their note is off, it is telling you a point in your story that somehow they're not interpreting it right. So maybe it's just a word choice thing. Anyway, but you realize how much they don't grasp. Subtext is the main one, that people don't grasp it when they're reading it if they really aren't filmmakers. Because the thing is, when your average person reading a script, even if they're like a producer, they don't understand that you aren't supposed to tell the actor how to act. And to me, that's the issue we're going to fall into at this point with the people that we're going to get some feedback from. They're important people to get feedback from, but it's going to be a bit of a mental game for us to not let it derail the story we know we're telling. And probably for them, we're going to have to fall back on, you have to trust us. And luckily they do. So that's good. But I'm afraid there's going to be, because after the initial, this is great, we had a lot of questions about, well, where's the story going? Can we, what about this? What about that? And you're just like, part of me, my feeling is I want to say, hey, could you just focus on these 3 areas where we need your input? And could we then wait until we get at least halfway through the script, if not all the way through the script, before you give us story notes? Because it is true that they don't know where the story's going, and they do know that, although technically they know the story. It's a true life story. It's based on a true life. I don't know. It's, talk about a mental game. Collaborating. Luckily, my writing partner and I are... Oh, that's really good coffee. My writing partner and I are on the same page. We get it. All right, let's see. What did I say I was going to work on? Anyway, I'm doing screenwriting big time lately, which is fun. And it's nice to be have really broken the story. And I know now what the subtext story is. I know, what the subplot characters, what their reason is to be in the story. And all of that is really good ammunition when you're talking to other people about the story. Because the one thing you have to be really careful of when you get notes in screenwriting is not only is somebody reading it that doesn't know how to read a screenplay, so therefore they are looking for a lot of things that you would find in a novel to tell you on the nose what's happening. Screenplays don't do that. That's not how a good screenplay is written. You have to leave room for the actors to act. The meaning is in the dialogue. And the stories that you read, the stuff that isn't dialogue, always has to just be about the action. And that action does have to be important to the plot. So, even in a drama, the action you see can't just be thrown away action, right? It has to be there for a reason. And if it's not there for a reason, if it's only there because you need the characters to do something in a scene, then you need to rethink that scene. For those of you that are screenwriters. For the rest of you, you don't need to know that. I love screenwriting though, because it's a unique art form. And it's fun to be back in it. So we'll see. That's the tough part is, and the fun part is to continue to learn how to collaborate with people at different stages of knowledge. And I'm not talking about just, I'm talking about filmmaking knowledge, and it's not that I can't learn either. So sure, there's that. But I am very confident in my abilities as a screenwriter. I feel like you have to start with a strong script, and if you compromise on the wrong things, it makes it really hard to film. To me, the truer test to this whole deal will be when we have a director that's interested in the script. So when he actually reads it. I'm with you, Allie. But you can only pick them apart with people that like to pick them apart. So you and I would get along that way. My husband puts up with it. What were we watching the other day? Oh, we were watching something. Well, he falls asleep until we're watching on TV. So he'll fall asleep during most things. And we were watching, it was something new on Netflix. Oh, if I could remember. It was so unmemorable. It was some new movie. And it was so illogical that I had to switch. So he had fallen asleep. I'm like, well, he's not watching it. And I am already totally this is the stupidest deal ever. So I just switched it off. I think it was some kind of heist movie. Anyway, I forget. It was something that I was really disappointed wasn't good. Because I like to watch something good. A film about an ice storm? Oh, Australia. Well, you mean the one with Nicole Kidman? Wasn't that Australia? Or because this sounds a little global. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. Those ones that are the global catastrophe, gotta find the family. We have seen it. There was one recently I rewatched. Oh, A Quiet Place 2. So I loved A Quiet Place. And I enjoyed The Quiet Place 2. But it brought up a lot of flaws in the story, or I'm just thinking things they haven't told us, and I don't want to give away anything, but A Quiet Place obviously has something. They're being quiet to protect themselves from these things that hear stuff, and they're some kind of, I'm just saying they're aliens. We don't know what they are. We aren't told what they are, but I could suspend whatever they were. We didn't have to be told in the first movie. But in the second movie, I can only suspend my ability to understand, though, that character so much. And for me, the character didn't make sense. Once again, you have a movie where aliens, whatever they are, have attacked the whole planet, supposedly. And of course, the second movie actually shows the first attack for the main characters. So, and they just made it look like it was a global attack. I don't believe that. This is a big planet. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that you could be attacked like that and have no warning. And plus, once again, these characters, the aliens, and I'm saying aliens because I don't know really what they are. They don't seem like they are smart enough to have flown to our planet. So they have intelligence, but not a lot. And I sort of feel like they aren't the main aliens. These are like the foot soldiers they send out. That would make sense. Which means that I'm sure there'll be a Quiet Place 3. If they do not explain the aliens as the ones we've seen being just like the foot soldiers and there's real aliens, then they've lost me. Because I don't know. And if they came on some meteorite, then they've lost me, because you can't take over a whole planet like that in seconds, So I had an issue with the aliens in the Quiet Place 2. Plus, once again, there's aliens that can't handle water, really. So it's sort of like, really? That was the same problem with the movie Signs. Aliens have come to a planet that's mostly water. And in that case, the water was like acid to them, which is really stupid in Signs. Grade D movie. Yeah, that's not worth watching. Well, have you seen A Quiet Place 2? So the one clue they gave us so I would buy the fact that somehow they came out of the Earth's core all at once, or a fissure or something, whatever. I would buy that, even though they'd have to come out globally. Yeah, woo! Because they do look like some kind of insect, right? But in Quiet Place 2, there's something that looks like a meteorite or a spaceship. They don't really show it, except that it's coming into Earth's atmosphere and it crash lands. So they took away the fact that it could have been out of the ground. So I'm thinking John Krasinski knows what these aliens are. But that's my issue with the second one is they gave us more. They showed how it started for that family, but they were clueless that anything was wrong in the world, right? And it didn't take long for these things to totally take over. So, like a matter of minutes? I'm sorry, this is a bit of a spoiler, but as soon as they see this thing crash, then those weird things are taking people out and they're running for their lives. So I'm like, I agree they could have been in some epicenter for it to happen, but then they should have been able to tune into a radio station or something where the news was telling us what was happening, and they couldn't. It seemed like it was a global catastrophe all at once. Even the pandemic took time to spread across the globe. So, this is quite an invasion. Quite a massive invasion that supposedly we never caught on, we do have warning systems for meteors, so you would think we'd pick up a whole flotilla of spaceships coming towards Earth. I'm talking about A Quiet Place. Have you seen it? Because you gave an astute comment about it. Yeah, well, I will keep it to myself. But anyway, I'm with you. I pick apart movies. That's basically what I'm talking about. Why won't this scroll anymore? Like my mouse. This is the other computer. It's connected, but it's not functioning properly. I'm really not into writing. I'm not awake enough. I woke up. I know. Maybe I'm awake enough. I just didn't sleep enough. My brain's sort of like. I'm gonna try to put up Allie's thing, but I don't know how to. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put up your thing after, but I'm gonna get all the pieces. I've got to get all the pieces together. Much must be done. But with the 8 minutes left of writing time, please make it count. Your feet hurt. Yeah, tell us about the job. Is there a lot of standing? I imagine that would be an issue. Okay. Once again. Kindle Vella, where be thee? If I go to Kindle Books, there it is. I go, oh. Let me look for... The Dead Ringmaster, was that it? And it pops up in Kindle Vella again. Why? Alright, that doesn't work. Wow. This is not working nicely. Oh, it's official. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah. That's weird that Sunday's quiet. Well, I figure there's must be not a learning curve, a sort of getting used to it curve on a job like that. I cannot think of a time that I haven't been to a coffee house where it isn't a madhouse. It's like people are addicted to coffee and they're coming in going, "Give me my coffee!" It does seem like it's kind of nonstop. All right. Sign in. All right, now that I'm in, why can't I just get into Kindle Vella? Seriously. It's just like such a flawed system. Sometimes it's in the drop-down menu, and it's not right now. There's no Kindle Vella. I don't know what they're thinking. So I go to the Kindle store. No. It just says, get started with Kindle Vella stories. I just logged in. I should have my own. Can't get started because there's nothing to click on. It just says buy a Kindle. Oh, there's Kindle Vella. All right, it came up again, and it does not have your crown. They stole my fave. Once you purchase tokens, you become eligible. I did purchase tokens. You ding-dongers. I'm gonna buy 200 more tokens. Now I have a ton of tokens. Oh, see, it didn't accept that. I wonder why. Because I already liked this. Oh, it says I did. See topped faved stories. No, I want to fave the one I just did. This month. I'm trying my patience, Kindlevella. Yeah, even though I purchased more, it won't let me. So it took my fave and it ate it. So I've faved all your stories. You only have 5, right? Doesn't. Oh yeah, there's only 5. So I've faved all your. I've thumbed up all your episodes. Where can I leave? See, the other thing I've noticed. Let's see. Where's chapter 1? See all episodes. Okay, so if I go to 1. I've noticed some people leave a comment, but I don't see where to leave a comment. Yeah, it doesn't give me a prompt to leave you a comment. Oh, here it is. Now let's see if it'll take a comment. Okay, I left you a comment. Let's see what happens. Sheerness. There's no sheerness. Oh wow, we're almost out of time. How did that happen? All right. Let me see. Wow. Well, I guess I'll be productive the rest of today since I wasn't this morning. Honestly, you guys should be happy that I just showed up today because I really need to go back to sleep. Talk about you being in a fog on Sunday. I don't feel like I'm in a fog. I just feel like I could have slept more. I'll need to in a moment. Later today. It'll probably hit me this afternoon. I've had enough coffee in me that I don't feel it right now. All right. But I did write a couple of reviews on Amazon, so I wrote something. It counts. Doesn't it count? It counts as like one of those things that get you started. Like some people do a character, to write about their character. Have you looked on Amazon Kindle, Vella? If I gotta find it again. It just goes away. Why does it go away? The Ringmasters. The Dead Ringmaster. Sorry, that's what it is. I think I know it by now. Still doesn't like that. It will not find your book when I put it in, and I am typing it correctly. I had the same problem with mine. Well, hopefully, Allie, you can go in there and see that I left you a review. I don't know whether that does, but I hope it helps you people find you. Did I eat today? Not yet. That you're right. That could help me wake up or feel good with my lack of sleep. But you know what? The good thing is my stomach didn't growl yet. So I guess I'm not really hungry. Thanks, Andrew, for tuning in. I'm glad to see your name pop up again. Oh. Well, oh yeah, for me. If I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Guy? Anyway, I am going to go eat after this. I often don't have enough time to eat before I jump online with you because I come from sleeping. I do coffee. Coffee does hold me over most mornings. All right, guys, be creative, be good to yourselves, and I hope you have a great week. I'll be back on Friday, the same time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then we'll do it again. I'll actually come and try to write on Friday. I set alarms to go to bed on time, and I did last night. It was that whole I woke up at 2 in the morning and my brain turned on. If I could get up and write, then I would, but you know, it's like you're awake and you're not awake. You know how it goes. Anyway, Allie, hope you feel better. Andrew, I hope work treats you nicer. Kelly, thanks for tuning in. Serge, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a really, really great week. Why shouldn't it be wonderful? Instagram. I am on Instagram as my writing name and Audrey. So you can find me there. You'd like me to write a book? Or you'd like to write a book? I just write my own books. So on Facebook, I'm a screenwriter. And it's just for business, so. You're right, trying to write a blog. Very cool. Writing is writing. Maybe you can tune in. I've never done anything about blog writing, but I'm here Mondays and Fridays. If you hit the bell below, you'll be notified when I'm live, and maybe we can chat about it next time. Blog writing's fun. I do blog for my own different stuff. So I could share whatever little knowledge I have on that. Like all kinds of writing, it helps to have some kind of schedule to do it and know what your goal is. If it's for, a blog post, those are short. So you can I do a lot of my blogs all at once. Thanks, Allie. I wish I could come visit you. Thanks, Kelly. Oh, good. I hope to see you on Friday, Kelly. All right.